Hi, my name is Steve Halls. Welcome back to my channel, where I like to talk about spiritual awakening, personal healing, and various different spiritual teachers and spiritual teachings. I woke up a couple of mornings ago, and the word that came into my mind as I was waking up was evolution. And I'd never thought about evolution before. And I'm vaguely aware of the Darwin story, and I'm fairly convinced that the Earth and humanity at the moment are evolving from what we generally call third dimensional consciousness into fourth dimensional consciousness, into more love light, into more love and understanding, which is transforming the planet. And what we're experiencing at the moment is a lot of the old systems of management and control breaking down. And I think right now there's a lot of polarity. It'll be very interesting to see what comes out of this coronavirus situation, whether it's been created by people in order to further the control of humanity, if it's been created by the Earth in order to shake the humans and wake us up and shift us into a new dimension. There's so many different perspectives to look at what's happening, and I really don't know which one of those is true. I think perhaps all of them, and depending on which one you shift into, perhaps that's going to determine how your life plays out in the future, and which timeline, which reality you end up living in. Anyway, I woke up with this message, with this awareness that was evolution. And when I looked online very quickly, everything was about evolution or creationism, this kind of argument between God and science. And for me, it seems like so obvious that basically consciousness is evolving, or that we are evolving within consciousness, you could also say it that way, and that these are not two separate things at all. These are absolutely the same thing. For me, it makes perfect sense that we are evolving within consciousness, and consciousness is perhaps evolving through us and evolving with us, or consciousness is evolving us. But these are this love intelligence, which is how I would define God as love intelligence, is helping us evolve, and that these are not two separate things whatsoever. There isn't, God and the Eden story on one hand and science on the other. They're actually two things that are totally united, in my opinion. So I found it very liberating, because suddenly, I think I've been thinking since I was about 10 years old about the idea of death, and that death seemed to be an ending, and that therefore anything that we do during this life experience seems not to make any sense. And I've always really struggled with that, and I've been in gone through various experiences of deep depression, sometimes for what seems like many years. And right now what I feel is that this idea of evolving, that everything's evolving, I'm evolving, the plants, the flowers, the trees, you're evolving, the entire system, the universe, God, it's all evolving, and that we're on this journey of constant evolution that's never ever going to end. And I find that very liberating, very peacemaking within me. It seemed like suddenly my mind, at least for the last 24 hours, has been a lot calmer. And so I just want to share that idea, this basic thought of evolution, that somehow we are evolving, expressing, and that this is what we're doing. This is the energetic journey. This is what we're all about. And individually, personally, collectively, globally, and the universe itself, spiritually. It's all about evolution. These are not one scientific idea and one spiritual religious idea that are opposing each other. For me, they're totally one, and that feels totally right and makes total sense for me. Curious what you think, if you're aware of, if you've had that awareness too, or if it doesn't make sense to you, or if you're just hearing it and it maybe resonates with you. So please feel free to share your comments, and I'll be very happy to hear them and reply to them, and just share. So thanks very much. If this is of interest to you, please subscribe, hit the bell button. Every time I upload a video like this, you'll get it, and we can share ideas. Thanks very much. Namaste, much love. Bye.
I've seen the fall, and I won't fall for you.